My name is Esther, but I was once called Hadassah. My story is filled with excitement and romance, but it is also a tale of assassination plots and unwavering convictions. It all began during a bleak time when my people were in exile, far from our promised land. I found myself in another man's land, which led me to change my name from Hadassah to Esther. Without a home to call our own, the sense of displacement was overwhelming. It made me wonder how anyone would feel without a place to belong. But things took a turn for the worse. I lost both my parents, and it seemed like despair would consume me. However, there was a glimmer of hope in the form of my older cousin Mordecai, who took me under his care in the city of Susa. Mordecai, a man of God, shared my deep respect for the divine. We were both exiles, having been uprooted from Jerusalem by King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. Mordecai became a father figure to me, and he guided me through life's challenges. Everything changed when a grand feast was held in King Xerxes' palace. This extravagant event lasted for 180 days, showcasing the wealth and splendor of the king's reign. Following the extended feast, a 7-day banquet took place in the enclosed garden, filled with opulence and luxury. The king instructed his wine stewards to cater to the desires of every guest. During this time, Queen Vashti hosted a separate banquet for women. She was known for her stunning beauty, but when King Xerxes summoned her to display her loveliness before the people and nobles, she refused. The king's anger was kindled, and after consulting with his advisors, he decided to remove Vashti from her royal position. This turn of events set the stage for my journey. The king's attendants suggested finding beautiful young virgins to be considered for the role of queen. Under the care of 𝐒𝐭𝐬, the king's eunuch, these women underwent beauty treatments and preparations. To become queen, one had to win the favor of both the king and 𝐒𝐭𝐬. Despite the odds, I managed to captivate 𝐒𝐭𝐬's attention, earning his favor and support. He provided me with special treatment and assigned 7 attendants to assist me. Throughout this process, I kept my nationality and family background a secret, as Mordecai had instructed me. To become queen, I needed the king's favor, which I had, along with the support of Mordecai. He remained a caring guardian, observing my well-being daily from the harem's courtyard. Before a young woman could meet the king, she had to complete 12 months of beauty treatments, including 6 months with oil of myrrh and 6 months with perfumes and cosmetics. Only when the king was pleased with her appearance and summoned her by name could she return to his presence. Following the prescribed preparations, it was finally my turn to meet the king. Intriguingly, I requested nothing beyond what 𝐒𝐭𝐬 had suggested. I was taken before King Xerxes, and he was instantly drawn to me, favoring me above all the other candidates. With his royal approval, he placed a crown on my head, making me the new queen in place of Vashti. The king celebrated my ascension with a grand banquet, inviting all the nobles and even proclaiming a holiday throughout the provinces, distributing generous gifts. However, my newfound joy was short-lived. I discovered a sinister truth about a man named Haman, who harbored a deep hatred for my people. He devised a plan to exterminate all Jews. Then I made my petition known to the king, revealing the sinister plot that Haman had devised against my people, the Jews. I explained to the king that we had been marked for extermination, and I pleaded for his mercy and intervention. The king was shocked and filled with anger upon hearing the treacherous plan. He looked at Haman, who had been sitting beside him, and saw the guilt in his eyes. In a fit of rage, the king stormed out of the banquet hall to gather his thoughts and decide on a course of action. Meanwhile, Haman, realizing that his evil scheme had been exposed, pleaded for his life before me, falling on his knees and begging for mercy. In that moment, I saw an opportunity to turn the tables on him and bring justice to my people. As the king returned to the banquet hall, he saw Haman prostrating himself before me. He misunderstood the situation and thought that Haman was trying to harm me. This enraged the king even further, and in his fury, he ordered Haman to be taken away and executed on the very gallows that Haman had prepared for Mordecai, my cousin. With Haman's wicked plan thwarted and his life extinguished, the king turned his attention to the predicament of the Jews. He granted me his signet ring, a symbol of his authority, and with it, the power to issue decrees in his name. I quickly sent out an edict throughout the kingdom, declaring that the Jews were allowed to defend themselves against their enemies. The news spread like wildfire, and my people were filled with hope and courage. They prepared for the appointed day, the 13th of the 12th month, when they were to face their adversaries. The day arrived, and the Jews fought bravely against those who sought to destroy them. Throughout the kingdom, there was a great reversal of fortune. Instead of being hunted and slaughtered, the Jews emerged victorious, defending their lives, families, and homes. The battle was fierce, but in the end, the Jews triumphed over their enemies. The day that had been designated for their annihilation became a day of celebration and deliverance. It came to be known as the Feast of Purim, a joyous occasion that would be observed for generations to come. As for me, Queen Esther, I had risked my life to save my people, and I became a symbol of courage and faith. The king recognized the magnitude of my actions and the importance of my role in preserving the Jewish nation. I continued to reign as queen alongside King Xerxes, and together we governed the vast Persian Empire. My story is one of courage, faith, and the power of standing up against injustice. It is a tale of how one person, with the support of others and a firm belief in their cause, can make a difference and change the course of history. And so, the legacy of Esther, once known as Hadassah, lives on, inspiring generations to come with her story of love, bravery, and the triumph of good over evil. In the years that followed, the Feast of Purim became a cherished holiday among the Jewish people, a time when they gathered together to commemorate their deliverance from annihilation. It served as a reminder of the faithfulness of God and the triumph of righteousness over wickedness. As Queen Esther, I continued to use my position of influence to advocate for justice and compassion within the empire. I worked tirelessly to ensure the welfare of my people and promote harmony among the diverse communities under Persian rule. The memory of the past persecution fueled my determination to protect the rights and dignity of all those who were marginalized or oppressed. During my reign, I initiated various reforms aimed at improving the lives of the people, particularly the disadvantaged. I established schools and educational programs, encouraging the pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment. I also implemented measures to alleviate poverty and promote economic growth, empowering individuals to thrive and contribute to the prosperity of the empire. Beyond the borders of Persia, my story spread far and wide, inspiring countless individuals who faced adversity and persecution. The tale of Esther's bravery and resilience became a beacon of hope, reminding people that even in the darkest of times, they could find the strength to stand up against injustice and fight for what is right. Generations after my time, the story of Esther continues to be told and celebrated. It serves as a testament to the power of courage, faith, and the indomitable human spirit. The lessons learned from my experience echo throughout history, encouraging individuals to embrace their own unique callings, to be agents of change, and to create a more just and compassionate world. As I reflect upon my journey, I am humbled and grateful for the role I played in shaping the course of history. I remain forever indebted to the support and love of my people, who stood by my side during the most challenging moments. Together, we demonstrated the power of unity and the triumph of righteousness. Today, as people gather to celebrate the Feast of Purim, my hope is that they will not only remember the events of the past but also be inspired to make a difference in their own time. May the story of Esther continue to ignite the flames of courage, justice, and compassion in the hearts of all those who hear it, forever reminding us that even the most ordinary individuals can become catalysts for extraordinary change. Now, it's time for you to be an integral part of our journey. By engaging with our video, you not only show your support for our channel but also help us in reaching a wider audience. Your likes, comments, and shares carry immense value, as they influence the algorithm and make it more likely for others to discover and enjoy our content. Together, we can create a ripple effect, spreading knowledge, inspiration, and entertainment to viewers around the globe. In this channel, we're passionate about delivering exceptional content that resonates with our viewers. By watching, liking, commenting, and sharing this video, you become a vital catalyst for our success. Join us on this extraordinary voyage and help shape the future of our channel. Together, we can make a difference, one click at a time. Thank you for your invaluable support.